Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the Football Takeover. Welcome to X. Welcome to Arsenal Brighton match preview for tonight's game in the Carabao Cup. We've got the wonderful Brenny. How you doing, Bren?
Yeah, all good, all good. I'm not going out jogging right now. I'm just I've got work later on, so if I'm it looks like I'm an extra for a movie, like Chariots of Fire 2. It's been a long time coming.
Mate, it's quite
All
funny
good.
because you
How are
you
you all
actually
doing?
look like Rocky Balboa, which ties us in very nicely to what Ali's up to at the moment. So, Ali, how are you, my friend? Because I know it's
Yeah,
very early there.
how are you, mate? Yeah, not too bad. It's 6 a.m. where I am in Orlando, Florida. It's fight week for Jordan Thompson, so it's going to be a big week. And
Oh
yeah,
yes, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
Wow,
yeah.
I'm here with him and
wow.
the rest of the team. So yeah, I'm happy to be
Hmm.
on and to discuss a bit of football, and then I got to get back to other
Yeah,
duties.
no worries, mate. Honestly, we're going to make this nice and simple, nice and quick. We've still got the challenges as always because that's the fun part of the show. But we'll get into the boring part. Look, at the end of the day, Brighton are having an iffy season at best. I'd be honest, because normally they're pushing pretty high up, but they're languishing. I think in 13th, 14th, something like that.
Mm.
Not having the greatest season. I'll be honest, my five to watch with all their injuries was actually really hard to do. So yeah, we'll get onto that in a minute. But this is where they currently are at the moment. They are in 13th. They've won three, drawn three, lost three. Goals scored per game for themselves is 1.6 compared to Arsenal's 1.8. Goal conversion is slightly better for us, for them, 13%, 12% for us. Goals conceded per game is 1.7 for them, 0.3. It's actually dropped 0.1 from the weekend. 2.1 chances created per game for Brighton, 2.7 for Arsenal. As you know, home records are now all competitions. So we've played 7, won 6, drawn 1, scored 18, conceded just the 1 at home. For their away record, Brighton's it's not great. Look, I know you're going to say, oh, goals scored 19, they have scored 12 goals in the League Cup up against lower league opposition. So that's where
Right.
the goals have scored. They've won 6-0 in their previous two ties. 6-0 in the first one, 6-0 in the second one. So this is where
Okay.
what's helping them on the goals scored, if I'm being honest. All goal, all competitions with goals scored. We've both scored 26 goals. They've scored from 18 from open play, 5 from set pieces. We've scored 13 from open play, 11 from set pieces. Yes, last weekend's goal counted as a set piece goal because it was still the same passage of play. So, yeah, I don't agree with it personally, but there we go. It is what it is. I'm not the person that decides these stupid rules. So yeah, not too bad. Game wise, they don't boss possession. 47.7, we are 58.7. XG for them is 13.4, ours is 15. XG conceded is 12, 5.3 for us. 4.1 shots on target per game for ourselves, 4.4 for Brighton. Big chances missed for Brighton is 9 compared to our 15. Passing accuracy is 85.7. It has dropped off a little bit, which giving me slight alarm bells, but nothing major. 82.7 for Brighton. Long ball accuracy for themselves is 43 compared to ours 46.4. Fouls per match, they're dirtier. Way dirtier. We're only on 9.9, which is actually really low. I'll be honest, that's a really low stat for us, which is good because hopefully we don't get new stupid red cards. Saves per match is 1.8 for Arsenal per game, 2.3 for Brighton. This is huge. So I will start with Brighton. The injury list is Gruder out, Milner out, Matoma out, Hinchelwood out, March out, Webster out. For Arsenal,
Wow.
Saka is a doubt, Calafiori is a doubt, Martinez out for a few days, Saliba is a few days but could be longer. We're slightly more worried about Saliba at the moment.
Right.
Odegaard is late November. Basically, this is when they're back from international duty, so that's why I'm saying late November. Havertz, late November. Madueke, late November. Jesus, currently early December.
Mhm.
And we are going to talk about the game. I know we normally talk about the game, but the reason I'm holding it off a little bit is because I want to do that bit in the lineups, because I have been given some lineups. They've gone pretty much fully strength. You'll see what I mean in a minute, and this is why I want to talk to you about it then. But we are going to do my 5 to watch. There is no battles due to the fact I'm not Mystic Bob. I have no idea what they're going for, no idea what we're going for. So I've missed that out, but I still have picked my 5 to watch for the players that are actually fit for Brighton, which is not many, if I'm honest. Okay, as everyone knows, I love a centre-back sometimes. Lewis Dunk is one of my favourite ones. I just find him just brilliant. He's a pain in the arse from corners. He's a pain in the arse for defending as well. So, yeah, I like Lewis Dunk. Now, Woifa is a strange one. Now, he's currently playing at right-back, but he's a DM. But to be fair, he's a couple of centimetres shorter than Dunk, so he's fairly tall. But he's doing a very good job at right back, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, I have had to mention him. Ayari, Brighton's scouting system is just immense. Absolute talent they've got there. Minte, again, I know he had a spell at Newcastle, didn't work out so well, but went to Brighton, done very well there. And how can I not mention Danny Welbeck? Whether or not he starts, I don't know. You know, he is, 34 now, so do they put him out again tonight? Who knows? But I've got to mention him because it's important. It's important that I mention him because they always seem to backfire on me if I don't mention him. Right, before
and he's also on good form.
Well, exactly, and he has this thing about scoring against previous teams, and we are one of his previous teams, so I've got to mention it. Yeah. What are you going to say, Brent?
No, I agree about Danny Welbeck. He does that as well. I'm sure he scored against us before, hasn't he? Yeah,
sure he has. Yeah, sure he has.
He scored, and he scored twice at Old Trafford with 2 different clubs.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen very often.
It does not. Before we get into
one of his early goals on an Arsenal shirt was at Old Trafford in the FA Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nacho Monreal 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Anyway, before we get into the chosen lineups, and we'll talk about what people their mindsets are for the teams. We'll get into the comments. Big up to Temi saying evening. So many injuries to the team, starting to fret again. Like I've said, Brighton have got just a bigger injury list as what we have. To be fair, they've got more long term than we have. I'm not too look. No one's going to be that silly to think that Arteta's not playing some silly game tonight. He is. We all know this. He's going to come up with because look. At the end of the day, we want to win all the cups. So he's making these little tiny excuses, little tiny ones, saying, "Oh, you know, such and such is not fit. Such and such is not fit. Blah 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 blah. Someone's got an illness. Blah blah blah." I'll be honest. If anyone's sick, don't play him. So don't come out with some stupid excuse for Saka. Right? I know he wasn't fully fit. Just don't play him. It's simple. Yeah. Don't say, "Oh, he's ill." Well, then don't play him. I'll be honest, right? Obviously this is boxing, but if Jordan's got the flu, does he box?
Well, no, he's drained, isn't he? It depends how bad he is, but obviously if he's drained and he's been out for a few days and he's bunged up, then it's very difficult to then.
These are elite
and if he does fight. If he does fight, he's not going to be 100%. That's for damn
Well,
sure.
this is the thing. They're elite sportsmen. You want them at the top of their game. There is a person. Funny enough, it's crazy. This we have actually got someone that can actually replace Saka. His name's Waneri or
Max Dowman.
Bigger. Thank you very much. Yeah. So we don't have to play him. We don't have to. It really pisses me off about Arteta. It's the one thing that he narks me on. Because I'm all about welfare. That's my biggest thing is welfare, fan welfare, club welfare. Don't play with people like that.
The thing is with stuff like that, just quickly,
yes, mate.
If you're ill or you're recovering from some sort of injury and then you bring them back too early, or it can increase the chances of getting muscular injuries as well, because obviously you fatigue quicker.
Yep.
Your vitamins and minerals in the body are not at the level they should be. and then it just has a knock-on effect, and then you end up pulling a hamstring or a thigh or groin. In football terms, it was obviously we're saying to talk about football, so it can happen very easily and very quickly. So
100%.
wrapping them up in cotton wool, especially when we've got a squad like we have this season.
Yep.
I think Arteta made a mistake. Had made that mistake on Sunday, to be honest, against Crystal
Yeah.
Palace with Saka.
Yeah.
He took him off after 60 minutes anyway, 65 minutes, whatever it
Yep.
was. So what's the point of starting him? If anything, put him on the bench, and if you need him, bring him on for half an hour.
Exactly.
If that's what you want to do.
And the thing is, he didn't do anything in that 60 minutes. That
He
was
just-
one of his worst
no.
games for a long
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
So what did he add to us? Absolutely nothing.
And I'm glad you brought up the injuries, because obviously on X and various other platforms, Arsenal fans have been slightly worried with our injury list that is growing. But obviously you've cleared that up with there's a few minor knocks here and there. Saliba might be out for a tad longer.
Yeah.
But overall, that sounds like people like Saka, Rice, Calafiori, they might be in the squad tonight, maybe on the bench. And then going into the Burnley game, they should all be back in the starting lineup. Maybe one or two others on top, like Martinelli or whoever.
Well, this is the thing. There is a few more tests that are booked in for the end of the week, and we know this, and we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, this is the information that I've been given from Florence, that they're a few days out. I think it's kind of clever card playing at the moment. It's like they're not going to show their full hand, because Brighton might go weak. We don't know. At the end of the day, Brighton currently need to focus on the league. Because I'll be honest, from what I've seen of them this season, they look like a team that could quite easily drop into the relegation battle if they don't sort themselves out. Because it's very easy to drop down there. Big up to Chris, saying big up, gentlemen. Hope you are well.
Yes,
big up
Chris.
to AFC 77. Morning, Brenny, Ali, Bobby, and Chat. I'm
Big
hoping
up,
from Cape,
AFC.
Waneri, Dowman all get starts tonight. You'll see the teams in a minute. There's going to be some interesting talking points. Brenny must be cold with his hat on. No, he's currently being Rocky Balboa. To be when I'm out, especially when I had my hair cut yesterday.
What you mean? What Tulsa King? Tulsa King. On Paramount.
I loved it yesterday morning, nice and quiet. I was wondering, has something happened? Couldn't believe it. I hate it when it's busy. Yeah. Arsenal had injury already and still top. Bravo. I'm sure Bobby said on the last one he was Mystic Bob. Now he's not lasted that long. I've always said I'm not Mystic Bob. Mystic Bob lasted a short amount of time than Lewis. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I'm not even going to get into that one. I can't stand talking about her. Anyway, right, let's get into chosen lineups. This is where we're going to talk a little bit more about what we all think. All right, before we go into the ratings, I want to see what Brenny thinks first, and then we'll come to Ali. So,
Sure.
Brenny, you going full strength or are you going weak tonight?
No, I won't be going full strength.
Excellent.
But it's like I've said already. We've got players that are first teamers.
Yep.
Most of that squad can play in the first team. They're not just second teamers or coming in for these League Cup games. And what I mean by that is Kepa can play first team. He's proven that before. Say if Raya gets injured, we've got really a good backup there in Kepa. He has played regularly before at Chelsea and other clubs. But he was a regular. Mosquera was a regular last season for Valencia. And Cappy was a regular. Lewis Skelly was a regular last season. So, you know what I mean? It's we've got tonight, whoever Arteta puts out are strong enough for the first team, in my opinion.
No, I agree.
So it wouldn't bother me if he left out 4 or 5 players, because I know we've got players that can come in that have first team experience. And even Christian Norgard, say if Norgard started tonight, He's played regularly. He played regularly for a few seasons for Brentford. So yeah, got no issues with that.
Awesome. We'll go into teams in a minute. Ali, what about you? How are you
Yeah,
feeling?
same. I think Brenny's pretty much hit the nail on the head on everything that he's just said. I pretty much agree with everything that he said. We've got an amazing squad. I think that was the whole point of this summer window, to go get a squad that can challenge on all four fronts, and we have definitely done that. So Andrea Burt has done his job, and as Brenny has said, Ben White, Kepa, Mosquera, Hincapié, Lewis Skelly, Norgard, Max Dowman now this season. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on X and other group chats. Oh, let's play some kids. Well, the kids that you're going to see tonight, in my opinion, on the pitch or on the bench to come on are Mars Lewis Skelly, Ethan Nwaneri, and Max Dowman. The rest of the team should be full internationals that are on our bench, coming into this side with loads of Premier League and first team football experience from previous clubs.
Yeah.
That's me with that. No excuses. Whatever team we put out, we should be winning tonight.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I've said this for a good few weeks. I've said it to people I speak to at Arsenal. This, for me, is the most important cup for this season. And I mentioned it last weekend. The final is early. It's about February, March time, isn't it? The final.
Yes, February,
League
March.
Cup.
Yeah.
You win that puts that winning mentality into the rest of that season. Pushes us along, kicks us up the butt to get to the end of the season and wins either the Premier League or the Champions League, or even both. You know,
100%.
I always want the FA Cup. That's just family reasons,
same.
personal reasons. But
Same here.
I think winning this is hugely important for me. So we need to win tonight. And I hope we do. Because I will be honest, I'm doing the match reaction at 6:45 tomorrow. I'll be annoyed if we get knocked out tonight. Absolutely annoyed. It's a weaker Brighton team through injury, not through choice. So we have to win. And I'll be honest, not the best Brighton side I've seen for a good few seasons.
And Bobby, the ones that are injured for Brighton, are they their first team players? Some of them, or are they their squad players?
No, Gruder's a good big person. I think they've literally got, because obviously done the squad list for the challenge. I think they've got about 5 midfielders that are fit in total, and some of those are having to, like as I said about Weaver, he's having to drop back to right back. So their squad is severely stretched right now. So yeah, for me, there is no excuses. Zero, nada.
Yeah.
Right. You got 6 teams. They're not horrible. I'm actually quite impressed with everyone this week. They haven't disappointed me. So we're going to start with you, Ali, with this first one. So this is Kepa in goal, White, Mosquera, Hincapié, Lewis Skelly, Zubimendi, Marino, Eze, Dowman, Trossard, and Gyökeres.
Just looking at, obviously, I always break away and then talk about other players that might play, like Calafiori and stuff. But if I'm scoring that team just purely on that lineup, I'll give that an 8
No, fair
for
enough.
this evening.
Yep. Nope, got no issues with that.
It wouldn't.
Honestly.
There would be 1 or 2 players that I would change into that lineup, but we can discuss that shortly.
Well, who would you change? Because
fine.
one
So
might
we're
match
doing
you.
that.
So I don't know.
So I would like to see Max Dowman play on the right,
Okay.
and I would like to see Eze on the left, and then I would like to see Ethan Nwaneri in the 10.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
more the next team that's at the side of it.
And then Trossard maybe drops out, keep Gyökeres in, get some
I get that.
goals,
Yeah, I get that.
take him off after 1 hour, and then bring Trossard on to play as a false 9, something like that.
Yeah, fair enough. Brenny, you're going to get Kepa, White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Hincapié, Lewis Skelly, Marino, Nwaneri, Dowman, Eze, and Gyökeres.
That's an 8 all day long. But I get why he'd choose Gabriel for tonight. But I'd sooner Hincapié instead of Gabriel. But you know what? It's strong. It's an 8, and I suppose it does show a little ambition when you're playing Gabriel.
Well,
well. So
I
I mean, he's not fully. I mean, if he's fully fit to play, then by all means.
yeah,
But I do. But I get it. But then I look at Gabriel. He was okay on Sunday,
yeah,
but I think for me tonight, again, this magnitude, it would be Hincapi, would be playing with Mosquera because, like I said, they're first team. So Gabriel, I'd rather have him for the Burnley game.
okay.
But but if he was to start tonight, then I'll take him up if we've got the game sewn up with 20 minutes to go.
Yeah,
No, I get that.
I get that.
I think the problem we've got, we're in a catch-22. Burnley is never going to be an easy game, and I'm not just saying this because I've got relatives that have something to do with Burnley. It is a tricky game, and Gabriel is essential for me going up to Turf Moor. But what you also don't want is too much people that don't know each other at defence. So let's look at the one previously.
Yeah.
We've got White, Mosquera, Hincapi, Lewis Skelly. None of those really would have played with each other properly. White and Lewis Skelly very occasionally. So putting Gabriel in there as the leader, he is one of the leaders of the team, it would probably help. And Hincapi, he's a very, very good left centre-back. But you could probably get away with him a little bit more for his full debut, put him on the left back.
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, because he can just learn a little bit more.
Ease in a bit.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a tricky game. And I do, as like if it weren't playing Burnley at the weekend, playing someone at home, and I wouldn't be saying this, but I think Gabriel is essential for Burnley. Essential.
Yeah.
Because they're physical players, Burnley. You know, I know what's coming in the next couple of days. I've got a meeting with the chairman. He happens to be a cousin, so it's trust me, it's awkward because I have to do it on a professional basis. But we are cousins, so
That's too funny.
So yeah, he's because he knows how Gabriel is. He's one of his favourite players. Plays for us. So yeah, I think he's essential. Because they are physical. Burnley have always been physical. We've known what Burnley have been like for years. There's no shock. No matter who the manager is, you're always going to get the same Burnley anyway. Just physical, like to bully you as much as they possibly can. So yeah, for me, I think Gabriel is the perfect choice tonight because I think there's too much unknown. Like Marley Salmon, I would have loved to call Marley Salmon up, but obviously he's with the England under-17, so that's not going to happen. But I would have personally have taken a little bit of a risk on Salmon and still put Gabriel in there as well. I would have probably left Mosquera. I know it's a bit of a weird one, but left Mosquera out just in case Saliba's got an issue that isn't good enough for the weekend. We don't want to get too weak at that defence because our defence is our most important tool right now because without that we would be kind of screwed,
especially from away from home with the next two fixtures in the Premier League being at Stadium and Burnley. We need that solidity at the back.
100%, mate, 100%. Yeah, because obviously Sunderland's going to be a tricky game as well. Jeez, we've got Sparta Prague next. That's away as well. We've got 3 away games, haven't we? Jeez. Oh, no, not Sparta. That's you, Ali. Slavia Prague. I apologise for everybody in Prague. It's Slavia Prague. I blame Ali. He called it Sparta last time. Slavia Prague. Right, do apologise. Anyway, next team. You've got Ali, you've got Kepa, Timber, Mosquera, Hincapi, Lewis Skelly, Zubimendi, Marino, Eze, Dowman, Trossard, and Gyökeres. And do you notice I'm not moaning about Marino this time? I'm fine about it. I'm fine. Absolutely fine.
No, exactly. I agree with that. So I'll give that an 8 because of Timber's in there. I think that's the same team apart from Timber compared to
pretty much. There's literally no craziness this week. It's lovely.
Yeah, I mean, like with the teams that we're selecting, for me personally, I would have Kepa. I'd play Kepa. I'd play Ben White. I'd play Hincapié left back.
Yeah.
With Mosquera, I'll play Mosquera maybe with Ben White. Can Mosquera, Ben White play in the centre together? Can Timber and Mosquera play at centre back, or is that too much of a change? I don't know. Lewis Skelly could also play in the left 8 position maybe have Zubimendi, Lewis Skelly, And
Yeah.
if Wanyeri is that too young in midfield, these are all the little dilemmas that Arteta has. These are good
Yeah.
headaches to have for the manager. It's just
They are.
picking the right balance. And like Bobby said earlier, it's about getting. You don't want to have too many new faces playing with one another next to each other.
Yeah.
So how many changes do we make and where on the pitch? Because Lewis Kelly
Exactly.
could easily play in midfield, and then we could play Hincapié left back.
Yeah.
So then and then you could maybe have Mosquera, Calafiori as a centre back partnership if Calafiori
Exactly.
passes a late fitness test. Do you know what I mean? So then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you've got a left centre back with Mosquera right centre back. They've played a little bit together in like sub appearances in the league for 10, 15 minutes. If Big Gabby's fit, you play him because we're trying to win all these trophies. So
Yeah.
I think the Saliba injury has kind of put doubts on if Gabriel starts tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Because as you both rightly say, Burnley and Sunderland away with Slavia Prague away in the middle of it, we need our experienced centre-halves fit for this little run of fixtures because we don't have any home games.
Yep, exactly. And they're not exactly the easiest places to go to either. Brenny, you get Raya, White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Norgard, Marino, Eze, Waneri, Trossard and Gyökeres.
I forgot about Norgard. Shit, I know.
8.
Hey, happy
I like that
days.
lineup.
Yeah, I like
Happy days.
Norgard there as well. I mean, Mendy can get a rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll be happy because you got Norgard yourself. This next one is Raya, White, Mosquera, Hincapié, Lewis Skelly, Norgard, Marino, Waneri, Dalman, Trossard and Gyökeres.
I'd give that a 7 just because I don't want Rare in goal. But if you're naming the 11 that I see, it's an 8. But personally, it's a 7 because I don't want to see a Rare in the
No,
sticks.
fair enough. Yep, fair enough. Brenny, to finish you off, Kepa, White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Norgard, Marino, Eze, Dalman, Trossard, Gyökeres.
That's a 9, yeah. I like
That's
that.
an 8 as well.
There
Yeah.
we go.
I agree.
Kepa just follow me with the keepers.
Yeah.
And the balance of this team looks good as well. White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, they all, apart from Mosquera settled in, he's like a glove, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Norgard, Moreno. Maybe people might say, oh, it's a bit industrious, not very explosive, those two, but they're very powerful players.
Yeah.
Eze, pace, Dalman, pace, trickery, Trossard, technique, and Gyökeres, power and pace. So, yeah, interesting.
It is. Right, let's have a look. Bobby would have enjoyed the Grand Prix, sort of, maybe. No.
Oh, no.
I'll be honest, me and my partner
That
were
was
watching
crazy.
it together. It was the best Grand Prix that we've... Em said, even to me, she said, we should be streaming this because it'd be absolutely classic. Because Em was losing her head just as much as I was at the Grand Prix. It was fantastic. I loved watching it. Yes, not the greatest result for me from where Max finished, but... absolutely fantastic Grand Prix. Loved it. Loved every moment of it. I can't wait for the next one already. That was so good. Anyway, Terry's gone with a team of Kepa, White, Mosquera, Calafiori, Hincapié, Rice, MLS, Waneri, Dalman, Marino, Trossard. 15-0 winners.
I like it.
I just want to comment on Rice. Rice needs a rest. If he comes on for 15 minutes, that's fine today. But he does need a rest. His back's playing up. Look, I know I'm going to make him sound like a really old man. He's not an old man, but he does have a back issue. It's now getting into the cold months now. That's not going to help him. So
right.
cold night on a Wednesday, nah. I will personally keep him at home.
The thing is, all these teams that we've all these lineups that everyone's put in, which are great.
Yeah.
The bench we can boost out the bench. Like you can have Saka, Rice,
crikey, yeah.
Calafiori if you want. You can have all these guys on the bench.
Oh, 100%,
But the idea
mate.
is you don't need them.
Yep.
And they're just sitting there.
Exactly. Totally agree, mate. Kepa, White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Lewis Skelly, Waneri, Dalman, Eze, Gyökeres, Trossard hasn't performed when he started games, so keep him on the bench. Totally agree. Gyökeres should keep playing for his confidence. Totally agree. I don't think we should be resting Gyökeres at all tonight. Well, saying this, I've got a meeting with them on Monday, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm blaming Ali. Right, if anyone's ever said to Ali started this,
That was last week.
I know it's your fault.
Oh,
But no, in Slavia Prague. To be completely honest, I'll just rotate 7 to 8 players tonight. I'm guessing Sharvind. Not being arrogant, I just want to focus on the other 3 comps. I'm going to stick. Look, you're totally entitled to your opinion, and I'm definitely not to disagree with it. My opinion is this cup is important because I think if we win this, it helps us out at the end of the season, which I think
If we win
need.
this, we could end up winning 3 trophies this season.
Yes.
That's a big thing. That's a big claim, but I really do believe that.
Mate, I've put, look, I'm not allowed to bet within football because of what I do. But I have had a cheeky friendly bet with someone that I think will win the double this season. I think we'll win a double. I have no idea what permutations that is, but I think we'll win a double.
I agree with you.
So that's
This
my
makes that
bet.
more success. Yeah, just more hungry for success, really, isn't it?
100%.
Well, this is the thing. I think our players lack winning mentality, right? And that's nothing you can really. You can't teach that on the training ground. You can't. You have to get it within them. And this is why I've always said if Arteta was ever going, a Gasperini for 2 seasons would be perfect because Gasperini would come in, just give him the winning mentality. He'll get us something, then give it back to a younger coach for like 5-10 years after that. That's fine. That's why I've always gone with the Gasperini route. But yeah, we are lacking winning mentality, and it's all well and good. Yeah, we're getting, not letting any goals in and all this kind of stuff, and all the fans are getting, oh look, we're gonna, we could break the Chelsea record. I couldn't give a flying poop about the Chelsea record.
Trophy.
I want to win a trophy.
Yeah.
If we conceded 40 goals and we won at a double, I'm happy as Larry. I couldn't give a monkey's butt about the defensive record. But yeah. I'll be honest, Chris. I enjoyed it because I knew full well that Matt couldn't overtake.
Oh, and you see how he was itching to overtake.
I enjoyed it personally.
It was Leclerc.
Yeah, he had a chance to.
And he kept he's like, damn. It was so funny, man.
I loved it. I'll be honest.
At the screen, I was like, he
karma. All I'm going to say is karma, people. Karma is now got its payback.
Sorry, I know we're getting into a different sport because I watched Formula 1 as well.
Yeah.
That was basically what should have happened for his so-called first world title when Lewis Hamilton was in front, because there was that car crash and then they made him pit and then Lewis put a pit.
The VSC shouldn't have been on as long because Sainz got his car out of the way pretty quick. It was nowhere near in danger of anyone hitting it. So I just like the fact it lasted that long because it was making me laugh at the end of the day.
And then he had half a lap to overtake him, which he was never ever going to do. So they teased him.
I know. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. Rest Rice, Calafiori, Gabriel. I'd play Saka. Wow. I really would not. I'll be honest. I really would not. As I do agree with.
Yeah.
Eze's all about momentum right now because don't forget he never started the season with us. So
yes, 100%. Eze needs momentum. Saka, look, I love that everyone listens to Arteta and believes every single word he says. Fine, absolutely, no issues with this. It was a knock. It was a knock. Arteta's going to come out and say it's ill because if he said he was playing with a knock, people would go, "Well, hang on, why did you play him then?"
Yeah.
So look, at the end of the day. And I'm not saying this is just on Mikel, because it's not. Every manager does this. They all play silly buggers in press conferences. Okay, they will say whatever they will to protect their own arse. Don't worry, Ali. Bobby Marsh is the bit, just like the FA.
The referees, mate.
I do not. But guys, do you think the 2-legged semis are a hindrance around January, February?
No. Not with them. They would be a hindrance if our squad wasn't this deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Not when you're so close to Wembley.
Go on, Brenny.
I was just saying, not when you're so close to Wembley and you can just taste success.
Exactly. What I was going to say, boys, is for me personally, this game is bigger than our Champions League game next week.
Yep.
So, with all due respect to Slavia Prague, I don't mind seeing this team that we've got up on the screen, any of these teams up against them.
Yeah.
Play your strongest side within reason. be sensible with your selections. If someone's hitting the red zone, as they say, put them on the bench or whatever, swap them out, and then against Slavia Prague, do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Rest some different faces. Maybe Eze's on the bench. Then you play Wanyeri in the 10 in Prague, and so on and so forth. Let's be intelligent with our rotation right here and right now. And then we're ready for the Burnley and Sunderland games because we rotated correctly against Brighton at home in the Carabao Cup and Slavia Prague in the Champions League. These are the 2 games that we should be rotating our squad.
Yep.
Simple as that. I don't mind Kepa playing in Slavia Prague if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be upset if he was to start in that game.
No.
Because with all due respect, it's Slavia Prague, and we should be winning that game or struggle with a 2-1 and get out of there with a win.
Yeah. Ali's going to try and make me hate this meeting on Monday as much as humanly possible, isn't he? No offence to Slavia Prague.
Prague are better than Slavia Prague.
No, it's the fact that no disrespect to Slavia Prague. And I'm like, hang on, I have to show them respect.
Okay,
they've got good players.
Slavia Praga.
Yes. Oh, okay. Prague.
So I've got a bit of brownie points back now. All right.
We are not unwinning a quadruple, says Temi. But I agree on the winning mentality part completely. There's a balance Arteta has to find with the squad, basically to juggle 4 comps. Totally agree. Big up to Connor. Is it a minor injury? Currently, he's out for a few days, Martinelli. There are some scans booked in for quite a few of our players. Not just the ones that are mentioned. But I'll be honest, these scans are done even when someone's fully fit, just to make sure everything's okay. So I'm not too worried about it, but we'll find out more. The preview for the Burnley game's Friday, so I should be able to let you know more.
Especially,
Friday.
we also, as Arsenal fans, especially, we need to obviously stay a little bit calm with the injury situation and what's a niggle and what's not. Because of obviously previous years, you could go back 10 years, 15 years with our injury record. I understand why fans are like, oh my God, it looks like we've got a massive injury list. But they're only out for a couple of days. Yeah. So we need to stay calm and just be like, look, let's just one game at a time. God forbid if someone gets injured tonight, it's not Arteta's fault. We're trying to win the game. Yeah. Like, you can't be like, right, play him, and then if they get injured, be like, oh, Arteta shouldn't have done that. He should have gone with the under-23s tonight. No one cares about the Carabao Cup. That's 15 years ago mentality. Yeah, and I'll be honest, most of our... Pep, Klopp, Mourinho, etc., they all win the Carabao Cup, and then their teams win numerous trophies afterwards. Why can't we do the same? We haven't won it since, 1992 or something?
93, wasn't it?
93, sorry. 93, yeah? So it's like, what are we doing here? Let's just win what we can and stop being arrogant. Yeah, exactly. And what was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. I was going to say something I can't remember. No, it's all right. Don't worry. I know Chris is trying to wind me up with a PTSD on the what happened with Lewis and Maxwell. I'm not going to go into that. Yeah, I can see why I took that off the screen. Yeah. Bobby, was Saliba's sub an injury or precaution? It was a knock. So I never say precaution because they're always knocks. You can put a pretty word on by saying it's precaution, but he had a knock. He's currently out for a few days. That one I'm slightly more concerned about, Saliba, than anyone else. Again, I'll find out by Friday. So let's wait and see. I'm just going to concentrate on tonight and try and enjoy the game tonight because I will be watching it and I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, it's challenge time, people! Yay! Okay, for people that have not played this game before, what you been doing? You got to choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition. No unavailable players. 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 forward from the opposition must be selected. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. Formation of the home team is always selected. As you'll be pleased to know, it's Arsenal's formation, so it's simple. No former players, present squad only. As I said, Brighton have literally got 3 players in their midfield. And I'm going to start with you first, Ali, because there is a retro Brenny. You'll be looking forward to that one, I can guarantee you. So, Ali, you go with the first Brighton player, please. Brighton, they've made a lot of changes. A lot of players overhauled here, haven't they? It looks like a new squad pretty much all around. For this game tonight, I think Danny Welbeck has to be in there.
Okay, with Danny, I always allow people to, if you want to put him on the wing, yeah, it's up to you. I'm not telling you to, but
Left wing. That's where I was going to play him. Brenny, you happy with that? Left wing? Danny Welbeck, left wing, Brenny?
Excellent stuff. Brenny, your choice, please, mate.
Yes, we'll go Carlos Baliba in midfield.
Okay, Baliba.
Oh, nice. That's a very good choice. I like that.
Ali?
Who's their goalkeeper that I was going to start tonight? Is it going to be Steele or is it going to be the Van?
Well, who starts tonight? I have no idea, but
who normally starts for them in? Sorry, is it?
Who starts in the League Cup? You mean?
No, who starts in the Premier League?
It's for
Verbruggen.
Yeah.
So I'll go with it. Well, if he's playing tonight, then Verbruggen, because I'd rather have more outfield players for Arsenal.
Okay, no worries. Brenny, your one, please.
You got to put Lewis down, kid. You got to put him there.
Okay, Ali, final choice.
Oh wow, that's a difficult one.
Everything's been covered now.
Brenny, help me out on this one, mate. Oh man, De Cooper. How do you say his name? De Cooper.
De Cooper.
De Cooper.
Yeah.
Left back, right?
Well, you can play right as well, actually. But if you want to put him left back, you can. It's up to you.
Where should you put him, Brenny? Left or right?
Put him left.
Left back, yeah? Cool, left back. That's it, done.
Okay, cool.
Let's go on to the Arsenal.
Right back. I'm guessing it's Timber.
Yeah, Timber. If it was up to us, for sure, yeah. But he's probably going to go with Ben White tonight, but yeah.
Obviously, you can't pick Saliba, so you're going to go for Gabriel, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you got
Mosquera.
Well, don't forget you're trying to win this.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Big Gabby then.
Yeah, well, everyone knows Big Gabby is my number one.
Not League Cup thinking. Not League Cup thinking. It's just, you know what I mean.
Yeah, this is exactly. Two midfielders you got left for Arsenal then.
Okay. Is that me now?
Well, it's either of you. I don't mind.
Okay, midfielders. We've got Baliba. He's a 6, isn't he? The Brighton lad's a 6.
Yeah, he's more of a DM. Yeah.
So Eze in the 10.
Rice and Eze. Yeah, Rice and Eze.
Is Rice fit for tonight, or is he injured?
He's fit. He's not on the injury list, so you can use him.
He's not on the injury list.
Rice and Eze then.
Yeah.
Rice left 8, Eze 10.
Okay. Now, I had Saka as a doubt, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, just making sure you can pick Saka. So I'm going to guess you're just going to pick Saka anyway then. So that's
so Welbeck, Saka, and then Gyökeres up front.
Okay, cool. I think a maximum, and obviously I've got to bear in mind Brighton's injury issues. Max scored 9. I've always liked Brighton's squad, so yeah, 9 max score. You got for Bruggen in goal, Timber, De Kuyper, Donk, Gabriel, Baliba, Rice, Eze, Saka, Welbeck, Gyökeres. Yep, easy 9. Simples. Well done, guys.
Nice.
All right, you're up against 2 people before we get into the retro. So you are up against Ben and Tony. Tony's gone with Verbruggen, Timber, Dunk, Gabriel, De Kuyper, Baliba, Rice, Eze, Saka, Minte, and Gyökeres. I'll be honest, that's a 9 as well. There's nothing wrong with that. I like Minte. He's good, interesting.
He's a good player, yes. Minte,
yeah. And Ben's gone with Raya, De Kuyper, Gabriel, Dunk, Calafiori, Zubamendi, Baliba, Rutter, Saka, Minte, and Gyökeres. I don't. I'm going to have to go with 8 with Ben because Rutter hit and miss for me. He's hit and miss. I'll be honest. I don't like hit and miss players. They kind of annoy me. So well done, everybody. That was very, very good. We'll move on to the retro very, very shortly. Also, same time Lewis had opportunity. Yeah, I PTSD badly here. Hincapié scores today. I hope so because I want everyone to see what I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Hincapié play. He's not actually. He's not. It's a couple of years ago. but the team's interesting, and you're all going to find out very, very short there. Okay, for people that have not played the Retro Challenge, where you been? What you been doing? Seriously, come on. Choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition. Any player from the squad list can be selected, so there will be 2 squad lists that come up, because I have chosen a specific game from the art history of the archives for Arsenal playing Brighton. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 forward from the opposition still has to be selected. Formation of the home team today is always selected, so it's still 4-3-3. This is the game back on the 1st of October 2017. Do you remember it well, Brenny?
Yeah.
There we go. Monreal and Iwobi scored in a 2-0 win. So you should be all excited about the teams now, because that's the team. It's not a bad one.
Hell. How far have we come? Lord have mercy.
Oh, dear. I'm enjoying
Even
this at the
Brighton
moment.
side.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
Brown, Stevens, proper, like.
Mertesacker was the best centre half we had at them, not?
I've never heard of Bong. I've only heard of one other Bong. That's not. That's the
he
different
was
Bong.
a fullback. Bong was, and it was Bruno Saltor. He was a hard-working defender. He was.
Duffy
Bruno.
was good. Dunk.
Yeah, Duffy. Yeah. Honestly,
Obviously, Matt Ryan in goal. Interesting.
I know exactly. Right, Brenny, because you love these retro challenges. I'll let you start first with the Brighton player.
Okay. Got to go with Dunk again. He was good then, and he's still good now.
Exactly. He was.
Yes,
Indeed.
good shout.
Ali, your first choice,
To
please.
be honest, I don't know why Brenny never went for Mustafi there. He's a top draw player.
Well, no, because we started with going.
He won the World Cup, so he must be good. He won the World Cup, guys. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Alexi saying, "Oh, are we going Brighton first?"
Yeah, Brighton first. Brighton first.
Apologies.
So we can quickly fill the
I'm going to maybe controversial. Matt Ryan in goal.
Okay.
He was better with his feet than Czech.
Fair enough.
Brenny?
Brenny?
He's not saying he's obviously a legend, that you can't compare Ryan to Czech, but...
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Brenny, your next choice, please, mate.
Okay.
Solly March. He was a good player, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Solly March, good player.
Pascal Gross.
Well, he still plays there now. He's out injured at the moment.
He's solid.
Yeah.
Pascal
Gross. I did like him as well. And yeah, he's quality. Don't auto fail us, because I think Pascal Gross is a good player.
So you're picking Pascal Gross, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, look, Xhaka, Ramsey, Iwobi, what the hell?
Ali, your next player, please.
So what? So we got Ryan, Dunk,
and Gross.
Pascal Gross, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, Brighton, give us another one.
We need a forward.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Apologies, I'm going to butcher his name. Is it Ezekiel? How do you say
he was
his name?
A winger. Yeah, he was more of a winger, really.
Yeah, but then you got Sanchez and Walcott and people like that. I'm going to go with Duffy, you know.
Okay.
Because Holding, Mustafi, I mean, what are we doing there? And Dunk and Duffy, when Bright, yeah, but he's... Dunk and Duffy made their names together, if I'm not mistaken, when they got promoted with Brighton, no?
Yeah, they did, to be fair.
Yeah, and they were a very, very solid partnership, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with Duffy.
No, fair enough.
Obviously, Mertesacker, World Cup winner, 70, 80 caps for Germany, amazing player, but I'm trying to get more of our attackers in.
No,
that's why I made that choice.
That's fair enough. Brenny knows what there is. He has to do something.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Because
see, I am nice. I warned you.
I'm not getting caught out. I'm not getting caught out already. Because I didn't want to choose the forward player. He got knocked up there. He wasn't a bad player.
I was looking at him just now.
Yeah, and Murray as well could score a few goals.
Yep.
I actually like
Indeed.
Murray at Brighton.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Hard
know
working.
what? Go. I like hard working strikers. That's what I was.
So you're going to go with Glenn Murray,
Um,
yeah?
yeah, go with Glenn Murray. But I was probably
Okay, right. So what you got to do now is
Oh,
pick a
it's
right
interesting.
back for the Arsenal, which I'm going to guess is Bellerin.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It
Yeah.
has to be. Unless shall we play Theo Walcott there and maybe
Or Ainsley
get as many attackers in as possible?
Maitland-Niles.
I'm gonna guess you're gonna go Ramon Real as left back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What you do have to do is pick two midfielders now.
Okay. So what was the midfielder that we selected for? Was it Pascal Gross, wasn't it?
Yeah, Pascal
Gross.
Gross. Yeah.
So he's like a 10, if I'm not mistaken, right? 8, 10, left 8, 10 position. Is that where he plays? Pascal?
He was very versatile. He could be
Yeah,
a
he
DM
was.
when he wanted to be. He was a very
Yeah.
strange one. So
So if we play him as a DM,
okay.
is that what we want to do, Brenny, or do you want Xhaka in this team?
No, you can play. You can play him as a DM.
Or you
Because,
can play Gross, Xhaka as a left 8?
mm,
He is excelling. I mean, look what he's doing at Sunderland right now, Arsenal, Leverkusen. He did come
yeah, I
good.
mean, Ramsey. It's like a choice of
Ramsey, is he a 10?
Ramsey, he was an 8, but he was one of those as well that he was always one that liked to get forward. He was like a David Platt. Was get forward, knew where the net was.
Yep.
Had to
So
find
maybe
the net.
we go Gross, Xhaka left 8, and then Wiltshire 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack Wilshere was just wow.
Because then that gives the option of Wiltshire dropping a bit deep and then driving as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got Xhaka and Wilshere in midfield. So now you've got a right wing and a left wing to sort out.
Alexis Sanchez, 1,000,000%.
Alexis Sanchez and Theo Walcott.
Yes.
Happy with that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go again because Arsenal's backline were crap. So Matt score a 9 again. I think for this one I can't go any higher
Cool.
than that.
I thought you were going to score us lower, to be fair, so I'll take that.
No,
Yeah,
to be fair,
me too.
this Brighton team, because I respected them, and this was 2017, I don't think they'd been long up, I don't think,
No.
if I remember correctly. And yeah, I have great respect for... You've gone for Duffy and Dunk, I'll be honest, they're highly underrated defenders in my
They were.
opinion.
It was
So,
their
yeah.
first season back in the top flight.
Was it their first season?
Yeah.
No, I had a feeling
First
it was...
season back in the top flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Brenny and Ali have gone with Ryan, Bellerin, Monreal, Dunk, Duffy, Pascal Gross, Xhaka, Wilshere, Walcott, Sanchez, and Glenn Murray. I'll be honest,
That sounds good on paper, that.
it's a 9 because I have no issues with Glenn Murray as a striker because he's such a hard-working striker and I loved him. So, yeah, I have no issues with that whatsoever. So, well done, guys. I know I need to try and wrap this up because I know both people have got a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to quickly scroll through these. Tony, again, wanted to take part in this. So Tony's gone with Ryan, Bellerin, Dunk, Mertesacker, Monreal, Pascal Gross, Xhaka, Wilshere, Sanchez, Solly March, and
similar
Murray.
scores.
I'll be honest, I ain't going to downscore it because Solly March
Yeah.
is a good winger. So, yeah, 9. Well done, Tony. Richard has taken part. He's gone with Petr Cech, Bellerin, Duffy, Dunk, Monreal, Pascal Gross, Xhaka, Knockhart as a number 10, which I'll be honest, not bad. Sanchez is quid though, I think that's how you say his name. And Lacazette, I'll be honest, again, good team.
That's not
Got
bad.
no issues with that. So a 9. Well done, everyone. Everyone gets a 9. I'm going to quickly go for the comments because unfortunately I know both of these guys have got to get off and get on with their jobs.
No, you're right.
So I'm going to quickly score through these. Who's that? That is Temi going for a 3-0 win to the Arsenal.
That would be nice, and Gyökeres gets the goal.
It would, yeah. Chris has gone with the challenge. Raya, Timber, Dunk, Gabriel, oh yes. Rice, Belieber, Ayara, oh yes. Okay, 9
Blimey.
all day long. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Pascal Gross was the top player though, 100%. Mustafi, instant also failed. I'm glad Tebby knows me. Tebby knows me well. Big up to Gary saying hello. Petacek, Bellerin
Gary.
reluctantly. Duffy, Dunk, Monreal, Xhaka, Gross, Knockout in the 10, Walcott, Murray, Sanchez. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. 9 again. Honestly.
Reluctantly.
Well, I do get it, to be fair. Glenn Murray used to play for Carlisle, so I watched him a lot of times. Yeah, exactly. You could see that in the Premier League. He was so hard-working, and that's what you've got to be in the lower leagues. You have to be hard-working. You have to toughen up. And for me, that helps. Look at Jamie Vardy. You know, the lower leagues helped him out so much for the Premier League.
Well, even our own Victor Gyökeres.
Yes, exactly.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Swansea, Brighton. Where else was he? Coventry.
Yeah, Coventry.
You know what I mean?
And this is the thing. Everyone's saying, he's so weak. No, we're just not playing to his strengths at the moment. We will get there.
Exactly.
Just be
The
patient.
thing
But
is, you know what? I'm glad you quickly brought that up. I'm really sorry, Brenny. I know you got to go quickly. I've got a bit more time, but
That's all right.
But it's everyone keeps saying that. But how many goals would Haaland score in this Arsenal side? How we're playing right now? Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
No.
Extremely deep block on the 18-yard line or on the penalty box that time. Penalty spot, sorry, the line. Yeah. What's Haaland doing there? Look at when Arsenal play Haaland, we nullify him. Why? Because we're tight on him. We're getting that every week, but there's 5, 6, 7, 8 men around the ball.
Totally
so give Victor Gyökeres a bit of a break, please.
Yes.
Like the narrative is terrible. It's shocking.
Bren, as I know what your job is, and I know exactly how busy you're going to be. What's your predictions? Just so if you need to get off, you can get off, mate. So, what's your prediction for tonight's game, mate?
Tonight, yeah, it is. I'd say 3-1. I think there'll be goals in it tonight.
3-1.
3-1 to us.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Ali, were you going to go for 3-1 as well?
Yes. How did you know?
It's just the response that you gave there.
Oh, mate.
You are allowed to go for the same prediction.
It's the American air. It's the American air.
I think if Downey starts, he's going to be a menace.
Yeah, as Brenny and Bobby, you've alluded to, it's going to be a tough game.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2-1, but I would like to see a 3-1 this evening.
Okay. 2-1, 3-1. I'm going to put those in brackets.
I'll be disappointed if it goes to penalties.
Right, and because I love him, we're kind of wrapping it up, kind of not at the same time. Can Brenny say where people can find him before we? Where can they find you, my friend?
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, guys. Yeah, you can find me on Brenny K74, my own channel. Please like, share, subscribe to Football Takeover, and like, share, subscribe to myself. And you could also find me on X, Instagram, Threads, and I'm doing a little TikTok as well. And I've been doing quite a few shorts as well. So I've had some great views with as well. So check me out on those, please, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, mate. Right, and sorry, I've just taken him off for some bizarre reason. There we go. But Brenny, take it easy. Make sure you stay safe today, because I know your job. So, all right, mate.
Yeah,
take it easy, mate. Thank you very much.
It's always
speak to you later, mate.
Cheers.
See you later, bud. Ta-ra, bud. Right, I'm going to drop him out so we can just go and do his job, because
I've got. Listen, Bobby, I've got a bit of time, because
you've got a little bit of time. That's awesome.
So you don't have to too much.
Yeah, that's all right. I was just more worried about Brent, because I know what his job is, and I want him to crack on and just get on with it. I also want him safe as well, because unfortunately I know what crazy enough is going out on the streets at the moment. But there we go.
Okay.
We are going out tonight against Palace. Don't want to watch it, to be honest, says Chris.
Reverse psychology, Chris. You're going to win, don't worry.
See, for me, because this is why I wanted to get Brenny. I wanted Brenny's prediction before we had to go. My prediction, I think it's going to go all the way. I think it's going to go penalties.
You think so? It could do. That's why I mentioned it.
My biggest gripe with Arteta, I think, will come out quite high tonight. I just don't. I think he'll, because he does have this tendency to say to players 90% effort, not 100% effort.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Oh, he's done this a couple of times.
Play within yourself.
Yeah,
I
protect
get
yourself, and I don't like it. I never got to be an elite sportsman. I was a semi-pro at best.
But that also shows arrogance. If we say to Jordan this weekend, just take it easy for a few rounds, mate.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Nothing positive is going to come out of that. You've
exactly.
got to start as you mean to go on.
Yeah, exactly. I just chose to become elite in the military career. I did very well at that.
Yeah.
But football wise, I only got semi-pro. So for me, I want all our players to go on that field tonight and put 100% in effort in, because I think this is an important cup. I honestly think if we lose this, I have fear for the rest of the season. I know that's just me being Mr. Grumpy,
Yeah.
but that's what I think. That's my personal belief. We go out tonight, we're going to struggle for the rest of the season.
I think we'll be all right, but I think the short-term annoyance will be there because we
Yeah.
want to win the Carabao Cup. So we are going to
Yeah.
be, excuse my French, pissed off if we
I always
don't
find
go
that funny.
through.
Excuse my French, pissed off. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
pissed is an English word.
Pissed off. Is that better?
I always don't. It's not even just you. It's everyone that says it. I've so many Zoom meetings, and everyone says, "Excuse my French, pissed off," and I'm like, that is the most English word you can use. Why are you saying "excuse my French"? Jeez.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah, I might put Star Wars on at the same time as Liverpool. No, I'm
that's
definitely
hilarious.
watching the game tonight. I'm not getting involved in who that was. Made my feelings clear on Liverpool lineup. Drop every player and Jerkez. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of discontent within the Liverpool fan base at the moment. I'll be honest. All right, this is total switch situation. Right. You're not, because you're still in top four. That's obviously important, right? You haven't dropped out of that, as far as I know. Have they? They haven't.
No, they're fifth, I think. Liverpool.
Yeah, well, they're within the.
Or is it joint point goal difference, something like that?
Yeah, if you are Igor Tudor, who obviously is Juventus boss, who has been sacked because he's eighth. Now, this is the different situation. Now, I'll be honest. If that was Arteta and Arsenal were eighth and struggling, he would be sacked.
The narrative would be he needs to leave.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, if Slot was eighth, I got a feeling he probably would be sacked as well. Because both our owners, Liverpool and Arsenal, and I can compare the two because I speak to both lots enough. We both want a very successful season because both owners have invested a lot of money. A lot of money. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not going to put any hate on Wirtz or any of your new signings, to be honest. It takes time sometimes. Sometimes you can spend £200 million on a player and it just doesn't work out. It's not the club's fault, it's not the player's fault. Sometimes it just doesn't work. It's a risk with every transfer. Yes, mate.
On that, so I was at Brentford versus Liverpool.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, just go watch the last video. I was definitely there.
Yeah.
And I said, what did I say? Brentford is going to take the points off them today, and then we're hopefully going to win the day after. And we did both. So I was studying Kirkez, Van Dijk, that relationship, and on Chris. And I'm not saying this; this is pure analysis on Liverpool right now as a neutral, not as an Arsenal fan, right? A rival. In the first half, 4 or 5 occasions, Van Dijk gave Kirkez the ball on the left-hand side of that defence. He kept going backwards and sideways. And Van Dijk just done this. He went, like he was doing that and he was effing and jeffing. So he's trying to tell him to move on. Then Kirkez is nervous to go forward because obviously they've been leaking so many goals. They're worried about Brentford's counter-attack. So he was kind of like standing on the halfway line saying, oh, who do I pass to? There wasn't too much movement up front. Florian Wirtz, fantastic technical football player.
Yep.
He needs to get in the gym and he needs to change his mentality because every single 50-50 against Brentford, he was losing.
Yep.
In the attacking half of Liverpool's pitch, on the attacking side of Liverpool's pitch.
Yep.
I think who did Brentford have playing left back? He turned him inside out regularly throughout the game, and then he got pulled off. Florian Wirtz, he's not at the pace of the game. It's not even like Perez took 6 months, but you saw glimpses.
Yeah.
When Florian Wirtz gets the ball, even the Brentford fans were like, "Oh, I think he's about to give the ball away." Lo and behold, 3 yards later, he's been barged off the ball, recycled, and Brentford on the counter attack, and Liverpool are exposed through 4 three attackers of Brentford running, and then Liverpool's defense is running backwards. So it's very, I think, talent ID. I think the players are quality. But what I do believe, Liverpool have made a mistake in the players they want for the system they're trying to play.
Yep.
Because Kirk's in Brentford side, outstanding. Up and down, bombing up and down the pitch.
Yep.
Van Dijk's giving him the ball. He wants him to invert so he can create space for others. He's not doing it, or he's hesitating. He's taking one or two touches too many, and then the opportunity's gone to pass into that attacking lane.
Yeah.
And that's what they're getting. And then Frimpong, he's in and out the sides. Everyone said that this has an amazing window. I always said it was not a very good window by Liverpool. In terms of names, out A+. In terms of who they are replacing, how they want to play, I was saying it's a 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10 window. In terms of defenders, not attackers. Because I thought Florian Wirtz would do better than he is.
Yeah. Slot should be given to the end of the season. If don't win one of the big trophies, he should be sacked for money spent. I'll be honest, the owners will not wait that long if it drops off. If it continues to drop off, I think every person in the world won't be shocked by that.
A lot of Arsenal fans still say to me, "Oh, Ali, I still think Liverpool are going to win the league." I said, "Are you delusional?"
I'm not going to say
that. Am I wrong in saying
that,
that, Chris? Am I wrong in saying that, Bobby? I mean, am I being too arrogant here? Am I jumping the gun? Because from what I've seen live in person, and from what I've seen from their first 8 games, they just let in too many goals. It's not even like another one. I'm sorry, Bobby. Mamadashvili. He is awful with his feet.
Yeah.
He cannot kick. He's affecting their game as well. Fantastic shot stopper, by the way.
He is, yeah.
But
is one thing he's good at.
He cannot play out the back. He was slicing the ball out of play. It's like a 9-9, like a goal kick. And it was a 9-9 rather than a driver.
Yeah.
And he's slicing it, and it's going onto the halfway line, out to the left for a throw on. He's kicked the ball, and it went out for a corner.
Yeah, totally agree.
And Van Dijk was looking at him thinking, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
So
it's
Liverpool
mad.
have got a lot of individual pieces they need to fix.
Yeah,
Is Mamadashvili really going to replace Alisson over the long-term period? I don't think so. I think he's going to be, and this may be controversial, he's going to be the Ramsdale for Liverpool at this point.
Yeah.
This turnover.
Stopgap.
They're going to have to change in 2 years unless he improves his footwork. Because that's how Liverpool play these days. And that's slot style.
Yeah.
Then you've got Frimpong, outstanding. Bobby said it to me on numerous occasions already this season on stream. Outstanding player. Yes, he is. Not in this slot system.
No.
Kirkes, outstanding player. Not in this slot team.
Correct.
Robertson came on for slot. Liverpool looked better.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones looks good. He needs to play every game.
Yeah.
To give that stability in midfield. Because they were getting turned over so much in that first half. It was crazy. And I don't know how they scored two goals. Actually, one was a Brentford error, and the other one was lucky as well. So
it's interesting, isn't it?
Like you said, Bobby, if Arsenal lose tonight, confidence may wane slightly, but I don't think it'll be as dramatic as what Liverpool are going through right now. But this reminds me of when the Invincibles, when we lost our first few games, then we went to Goodison Park, Rooney, and blah, blah, blah. This feels like that drop-off without it just feels like that. It felt like that at the beginning of the season for me.
Yeah.
Salah, outstanding goal, did nothing in the game. Why? Because there's no Trent Alexander-Arnold and Scousers. You're missing Trent Alexander-Arnold. I know it's hard for you to swallow that and take that pill, but he is a massive link to your attack. He was feeding Salah, and God rest his soul, Jota. How many times last season, Bobby, he came off the bench and he saved Slot?
Yeah.
Diaz, Nunes, pace and power, not the best finishers, but he was giving that. They were giving the high press energy.
Yeah.
Liverpool don't have that this season, but that's our Liverpool segment. So yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, let us know what you think, mate. Let us know what you
Yeah,
think.
exactly. We are F1 car without the wheels, which are fullbacks don't have any.
That's a
Jerkes
good.
from
That's a
Bearing.
good analogy. That.
I'll be honest, Kirkes is a good player. It's just, like I said, every transfer is a huge risk. Every single transfer. Because I would have had Kirkes at Arsenal happily. Would it have worked out? No idea. But I would still would have
I
had him.
don't think. I don't know, Bobby, with your analysis and the stats that you do and the job that you do. I
Yeah.
don't think he can invert
No, he can't.
from what I've seen
No,
on
he's a proper
TV and
fullback.
live.
Yeah, he's a proper fullback.
He gets confused. He gives me. I'm not comparing him to this player, Chris. So don't shoot me down. It's like when we were playing Kivior left back and
Yeah.
trying to make him invert. It
Yeah.
just was not working.
No.
So this, yes, up and down.
Yeah.
This and in, no, not for Kirkes. For me, he can
Yeah.
learn it. He's young enough to learn it,
Yeah, of course he is.
but he's not
And
Miles Lewis Skelly. Look, do you know what I mean? That's the type of left back that Liverpool really needs.
yeah, but don't say that too loud because they'll come with
No
120
problem.
million
If
pound
you
bid.
want it, it's 200 million.
He's agreeing that the fans are delusional. Would need to be one major crumble from Arsenal. Yeah, I don't see
Well
it at
said,
the moment.
Chris. Well said.
If Liverpool to win the league, then it needs to be 70 points to title race. Then Mama Division. I'm just going to call him Marmaduke, Chris, because you know I struggle with saying his name.
Mama Dash.
He's vulnerable because of our Chuckle brothers at the back. See, I've seen him a lot in Spain. I like him as a goalkeeper, but I've always questioned his footwork.
Really? 'Cause I've never heard Bobby speak on Mama Dash really, so
Yeah, because
I've noticed the same thing. I noticed it
Tony,
live.
I know Ali and Tony haven't spoken that much, but Tony is actually a Valencia fan.
Oh,
So
true.
I do watch a lot of the Spanish football because I do have a Spanish team.
Yeah, he used to go
Unsurprising to most people.
Mendieta. Now, that was a football player.
Well, exactly, but it's yeah, it's an interesting one at the moment. Trent is a midfielder, not a fullback. Totally agree, but
Yeah.
the link up between Salah and Trent is not there.
It was elite.
Yeah, it was. Big up to Gunner Jack. Hi, Football Takeover. Okay, so thank you very much, Gunner Jack.
Nice one, Gunner
it.
Jack.
Lovely.
Appreciate that, mate.
Welcome
Get
to
your
the
friends
journey.
over.
Liverpool need to play with different formation. Three at the back with wing backs. Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Three at the back with wing backs. For Frimpong and Kirkes, you'll see different players. And Verts, I'll be honest, you'll see a different Verts.
I agree with all of that. But then,
Yeah.
Chris, where do we go? So, for example, you're giving cover to Konate and Van Dijk, yeah? You don't have enough centre-backs. If you had Mark Gahey right now, that makes total sense. If you had Mark Gahey, Konate wouldn't be playing. But Van Dijk is also, and I noticed this, I've been watching Liverpool at the G-Tech for the last 5, 6, 7, 8, or 5, however long Brentford have been in the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
Van Dijk last weekend, he's always been calm. He always used to have a little whinge, but every single time the play stopped, he was in the ref's ear. Every single time I saw Slot, he was looking at his watch and tapping, saying, "Oh, Brentford are time wasting." It's like, mate, coach your players to play better because you were never going to score unless it was a Brentford mistake.
Yeah.
3-1 was a true reflection of that game.
Yeah.
3-2 made it look, it was a close game. When it went to 3-2, Chris can back this up. Brentford looked like scoring more than Liverpool getting the equaliser. It was scary.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
So I'm happy as Arsenal fans. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's why the next 2 games. Sorry, I apologise. The next 4 games in all competitions, if Arsenal can knock them all off with W's, we are in such an amazing position going into an international break. I really do believe that. Because I think our lead will be at the top will be double figures or 9 to 12 points.
Fair enough.
If we win.
Yeah. If we play 3 at the back, opposition would be like, totally
Robertson.
agree.
Okay.
Robertson, yeah, because Robertson, that's the way that
A bit like
Scotland
Kieran Tierney did for Arsenal then.
Yeah, because that's the only way that Scotland could get Robertson and Tierney in the same team.
Okay.
One of them has to play left centre back. And sometimes it was Tierney, sometimes it was Robertson. So
then,
Robertson
Chris, what would be your midfield?
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
playing, Bobby, what would your midfield be for Liverpool if they had 3 at the back? Because there's 3-4-3, right? Or is it 3-5-2? What was it like? what
Well,
Liverpool
that's a
do.
good point, isn't it? Yeah, I'd probably go with Gravenberch and Wirtz.
Right, as a two,
Yeah, I'll just do
is
that.
that enough?
I think so because Gravenberch is a very good hustling
Oh, so then
defensive
Verts.
midfielder.
The thing is, Verts is just so like I don't know, man.
I have faith in Wirtz will turn this around. I
I
do
know.
agree with he needs to bulk up a bit. He needs
I
to. I think he needs to speak to Jordan.
yeah, yeah. I shouldn't. I shouldn't say this
Yeah,
because I'm gonna get grilled by Chris and whoever else is a Liverpool fan in the chat.
yeah.
He's giving me Fabio Vieira vibes,
Is he? Okay. See, this is my
but he's
problem.
obviously
I
a
liked Fabio
right.
as well.
Fabio's technically a technician, right?
Yes,
Fantastic.
yes.
But Verts, he's not even giving me technician at the moment vibes. He's an
Okay.
amazing on world football level. He's one of the best players in the world right now. Yes,
Yeah,
in terms of name, in terms of form, he's down here, very
yeah,
low at the
yeah,
moment. But he he's giving me Fabio Vieira vibes. Sideways passes, the odd pass forwards, but there's no conviction. His confidence is gone.
yeah,
Physically and mentally, he's just not there.
yeah.
So there's a lot of work to be done. You may not see the best Florian Wirtz until next season.
That
I'm
could be
telling you, that's
yeah,
how it's like Kai Havertz at Chelsea. The last few seasons, the first touch is going out for a throw on. He's passing the ball out of play at
yeah,
Brentford.
yeah.
And I'm telling you, 1, 2, 3, that's how much time he had on the ball at times. And he's passing the ball out of play.
No, I agree.
So his he's gone. So
Yeah,
Slot needs to work on that side of mental side of the game as well with these players.
yeah.
Szoboszlai was
Gravenberch,
good. Carry on.
Szoboszlai, Wirtz, McAllister not been good at all, according to Chris. Salah needs to play centrally from now on. He's done as a winger. I like Ekatike, reminds me of Torres. I like Ekatike. I wasn't that keen on the price tag,
Yes.
I'll be honest.
Yes.
But that's not really in my area. But
He's a special player. He came on and I could see, yes, that he had a shot that just went past Kelleher's left hand side of goal. As
yes,
soon as he came on, I felt a different spark.
yeah,
He's a special player. He's your best signing of this transfer window. And he will be potentially Liverpool's player of the season, Ekatike.
yeah.
Good
Agree,
club.
agree. Right, we're going to wrap up the show there. Thank you ever so much for everyone for watching. Big up to the 100 people that are watching them very early on
Amazing.
what day is it? Wednesday day. So yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens. The reaction will be at 6:45 tomorrow. I know it's a bit of a weird time for me because normally I do it in the daytime, but schedules.
Yeah.
So it's 6:45 tomorrow night. Big up to the Arsenal, but I also want to pick up to Jordan as well, who's fighting Saturday. Is it Saturday morning?
Yeah, so Jordan Thompson, heavyweight debut, Orlando, Florida, against a Cuban called Len Perro. Um, Same age, similar fight record. Jordan's had 16 fights, 15 wins, 12 knockouts, 1 loss. And that loss came for the Ring Magazine IBF Cruiserweight World title fight against Jaya Pataya. And then we've got Perro, he's a former Olympian, didn't medal or anything like that. He's solid, Cuban, strong lad. 12 fights in the professional ranks, 8 knockouts, 0 losses. Both 32 years old. Jordan 6'7", Perro 6'3", 6'4". So it's going to be a very good fight while it lasts. Jordan's mentally in a very, very good place, physically as well. So we're expecting the knockout. That's what we're coming here to do the job, and we're hoping to knock this guy out between 4 and 8 rounds. So
There we go.
that's the plan, and it's all about executing, right? So
Yeah,
you've got to give the athlete all the options, and then it's up to the athlete on the football pitch,
exactly.
in the boxing ring, to execute the game plan to the best of his
Indeed.
ability. And as his
Exactly.
team, we just want to keep him mentally sharp and focused. And yeah, November the 1st, that's when it's going to be happening in Orlando, Florida. We're 4 hours behind, so it'll be the early hours of Sunday morning on DAZN, Matchroom, main event, Perro versus Thompson. And yeah, he's representing the British Isles. So back the British lads, and let's get home with a W, and then start the journey back on home soil in the UK, fighting in Manchester at the O2, etc. Again in the heavyweight division.
Cool. Big up to Gunner Jack saying thanks, gentlemen. 2-1 tonight. Jokeres and Marino, the goal scorers. I'll be happy with that. Chris, obviously Ali's still fairly new to this, but Chris is a massive boxing fan. He follows boxing constantly, just like
Yes,
F1
Chris.
and football. So Pero is matchroom
Pero
signing.
is actually Thompson is a matchroom fighter, and Pero is co-promoted. So half true.
Oh, okay,
Half
there
true.
you go. Yes, well, we don't really talk about what Ali does in his job, but Ali works in the boxing field. He's a mentor as well, but he does actually work in the boxing field. And
Yeah,
Jordan
so-
Thompson is one of his.
I'm very
He's one of
blessed
his one of the team with Jordan.
Yeah, I'm very blessed to be be part of Jordan Thompson's team for many years. I've been in a professional game with Jordan. Well, he gave me my break in the professional ranks in boxing. So we've got Don Charles as the head coach. We've got Daly and the rest of the team, which includes myself and a few others. So yeah, we're a strong unit. We're ready to go. Pero has been inactive. Bobby, he's had one fight in a year and a half. So it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a barn burner, and we're very confident that no matter what the odds say, we're very confident that we are going to get this win, and Jordan's going to execute, and he's gonna smash this guy. So
Well,
let's see
fingers
what
crossed,
happens.
mate. Fingers
Listen,
crossed.
this is sport. Fine margins, anything can happen.
Yes,
You could be winning
exactly.
a fight, you get clipped, and then it goes the other way. So
Yeah.
we've spoken about all the outcomes and how it can go, scenarios. And I'm not just bigging him up because I'm on Football Takeover with my man Bobby and Brenny earlier. I'm just very confident, Chris, please tune in and have a look. We've got the face off at 11 a.m. US time, and check the weigh in, and then you'll see what Jordan Thompson looks like on the scales compared to what he was 2 years ago. And that's where I'll leave that.
Mohammed, big up to Mohammed. He's put 3-1 as a prediction. I have written it down, Mohammed, but big up to you. Thank you for watching. Between you and me and Ali,
Yes, sir.
who does Jordan support?
He's an Arsenal fan.
Ah, good boy.
He's not going to be happy that I said that, but he's
Good boy.
Do you know,
That's
do
it.
you know how he's it? He's like, so he's born and bred Manchester,
Oh, yes,
but
I've
he
heard
grew,
that about him.
obviously.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Is everyone still there? Let's see if Ali comes back, because I'm not sure if it's me or... I don't know. Takes one punch in heavyweight division. Parker was winning, then Wardley landed. So there we go. I'm hoping everyone can still hear me. Just give me a thumbs up if you are still hear me. I don't know what's happened to Ali, because he was there and wasn't. Jesus Christ, so many Arsenal fans more. Chris, behave. But, oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you could hear me, because I wasn't too sure if it was just me. Could have been my internet for all I know. Very used to that by going. Right, so I think Ali's out. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. Here's Ali.
Sorry,
Hello,
boys.
mate.
I don't know what happened there. But
That's
yeah,
right.
So he's 32 years old. So he grew up, Jordan Thompson,
Yeah.
in the Henri, the Lumbergs, and the Vieiras.
Got
So he says I'm an Arsenal. He's a Henri fan. 'Cause,
Oh no, that's fair enough. I get that.
he loves Arsenal, but
Yeah.
his banter that he has with me is because we haven't been doing so well over the last decade and a little bit more. He's
Yeah.
like, that was the group. That's the winning mentality that I wanted.
Yeah.
The Vieiras, the Henrys, the Gilberto Silvas, the Sol
Yeah.
Campbells, etc.
Yeah. Fair dues.
But Jordan's father his name's Jeff Thompson. He works with the PFA, so you may have heard of his name.
Yes. Indeed. Ali forced Thompson to support. It wouldn't. I'll be honest. I wouldn't put it past him. I've seen what Ali's like talking to other people, so I wouldn't put it past him.
You don't want to
So,
know.
yeah, because I'm going to be waiting for Musty at some point just to be wearing an Arsenal shirt when I see him next.
Yeah, literally,
Because
literally,
he's just
literally,
forced him to support Arsenal. But
literally.
guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Ali, enjoy your morning because you are in Florida and it is 6:30 in the morning still.
Yes, sir.
So yes,
7:24.
where can they find you, my friend?
So, Football Takeover. It's a channel that we're looking to grow. Bobby G, I, and Tony. Hopefully, when he can, as and when he can, the boys. Um, at the Football Takeover, I believe that's our at handle on YouTube, on X, TikTok, and Instagram. It's Football TK Over. Please do go give us a follow. Please do subscribe on YouTube. Let's keep growing this community. I think we're very, very close to 170. Road to 200 is on. And let's get to 1K as quick as possible and then keep growing from there.
Indeed, I've just literally just checked it. We are on 172 subscribers. So
Perfect.
thank you ever so much, everybody. And just to let you know, obviously at the weekend there is a crazy stream being done that I'm doing. Now the reason I do these games is because it's not on normal TV. So Celtic Rangers, massive game. You'd think, oh, Sky would show it. They don't show it. So I'm going to make sure that everyone can at least get updates as they
Amazing.
come. So yes, it's Premier Sports. They own the rights. I still don't understand why Sky or the Scottish channels can't show it, but there we go.
Yeah.
So I will be doing that. It's 2:00 kickoff on Sunday. I'm looking forward to it, especially Celtic's Brendan Rodgers is gone.
Yeah.
We've got a new coach ourselves, Danny Roll.
Yeah. That was 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I'll
Rangers.
be honest. I'm not excited about that, if I'm honest. But who knows who's coming back to Celtic? Because I have heard Ange is possible to go back to. Yeah, I've heard his name being mentioned a few times today.
They've got Martin O'Neill on a temporary, haven't they?
Yes, Martin
Martin
O'Neill
O'Neill?
and Sean Maloney
That's
are
correct,
the two people there. What's it? Hang on, for people that don't know me, I've got a lot of DNA within the FA. That's. I will criticise them when I have to because I'm allowed to, but I do have a lot of DNA, so I have to be like a little bit respectful because I have a lot of DNA within the football world. So yeah, I have to be very careful. But no, if something they do that I really am like adamant about, I will say it, and I won't get in trouble with it. So I will call them out when I feel that they that snot gobblers, as Chris finally puts it. But look, if they are, I'll say it. I won't ever protect anybody. I never do, because it's pointless me doing my job if I wasn't allowed to be free with my words. Ali, well, I'll be honest. Ali wasn't the only Arsenal fan that was there. There's a few people that were there, and I do question.
Turkish was there.
Yeah, I know. I know a couple of others that were there as well. I'm like, well, they were, in all fairness, they were scouts, but
I don't know if you know this, Bobby, but I would say Brentford season ticket holders. I would say 15-20% of that stadium are Arsenal fans, but they go to Brentford just because it's convenient because everyone lives in West London and they can't. The season ticket to get up to the Arsenal, the waiting list is so long.
Yes.
They just come and grab a ticket at the GTEC.
Yep.
We get to watch top Premier League football, and then we get to watch the Arsenal come down to the GTEC, and then whenever we get a chance to go to the Emirates with our friends who do have tickets. Yeah. Then we take that opportunity up.
Exactly. FA is supposed to be independent regulator, by the way. Good one. We are independent. The FA works as an independent body. And look, do the FA make mistakes? Yes, they do. Does everyone make mistakes? Yes, they do. So it is what it is. So yeah. I'm not going to apologise for the FA because it's not my job to do. The FA need to. Andy Jacobs from TalkSport has season ticket there too, despite being a Chelsea fan. Yeah, there's a lot. I'll be honest, and I like it. I personally like it because there's a lot of people that I know that have season tickets at Wolves that are not Wolves fans. They support other teams.
The thing. I think a team like Brentford, they're a very good. They're just an up and coming club. There's no rivalry really with anyone, is there?
Apart not really.
Fulham, QPR.
Yeah.
But in terms of the big teams,
yeah,
it's not like, oh my God, you're going to Brentford and you're a Chelsea and you're.
Yeah.
It's like if I went to Chelsea, if I took my kids to Chelsea on a weekly basis, I don't think that would be I don't think that's acceptable.
No.
But with all due respect to Brentford,
Yeah.
that is acceptable because it's
Oh, of
not
course it is.
a major rival, so to speak.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I go to Wolves games when I'm not streaming. I have no issues with it. It's my local team. It's literally outside my window. I'm going to pop over
Exactly.
to watch my football sometimes.
And the only reason I don't have season tickets, Brenny and Bobby brought this up on the stream when I left when I done from the G-Tech last weekend. I take my girls there. It's a bit of father-daughter time, and then it's just convenient because my business is in West London. If I was to leave West London and try to get to the Emirates every other Saturday, it's a 2-hour journey.
Yeah.
So just logistically, I just can't do it. I tried to do it and share a season ticket many years ago. It just didn't work. So then someone
Very
invited
hard.
me to Brentford, and the rest is history.
Look, I'm not going to say I'm a fan of them. We do a lot of good work. The FA do a lot of good work, especially the grassroots. But that we do make a lot of mistakes. I know this. I know this every day. There's always a mistake made every day that we make. But every club makes mistakes. Every football body makes mistakes. I've been working alongside UEFA for 18 months now. They make a lot of mistakes too. I never speak about FIFA because you know how much I hate FIFA. They are the most disgusting thing on the universe. If people want to have hatred towards the FA, FIFA are scumbags. There's no other way of saying it because they get involved in politics. That is not independent. As soon as any football body gets involved in politics, get lost because you're not independent. So there we go.
That's too funny. That's too funny.
Take care, but mate. I hope I've cheered you up, mate. But guys, I've really appreciated the show today. Me and my son are going to go off chip shop hunting now, so that would be fun. It's a long story. It's a long story. My son has this thing about finding new chip shops, and we've found a new one that's
amazing.
Weird. It's a weird one because I go to the city centre quite a lot, and there's a chip shop there, and I've never seen it in my life. So me and my son have said, right, we're going to go and hunt for it now.
Oh, no way.
I know, it's mad.
Cool. That's nice.
So that's
what's the weather like back home?
Well, here it rained a lot this morning, and it's just cold now. I'll be honest, just cold. But obviously, I'm in the West Midlands, so it might be different in London. I'll be honest.
London, it was very windy when I left, blustery, cold.
Yeah.
Where I am right now, it's crazy. It's humid, 26 degrees, but the temperature should be dropping as the week goes on.
So I'm guessing it's fallout from the hurricane that's unfortunately.
The storm. Is it Melissa or something? Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but I know it's hitting Cuba next, I think.
And then what they said before I came on live, they said it's going to hit Cuba. It's going to ease off. So hopefully, because where I am, it's literally near Cuba.
Yes, I know.
We don't want it to travel too far across, but all thoughts and prayers go out to the people that have had to be in that storm in this part of the world.
Exactly. See, we do multiple stuff on this channel.
100%.
We've done football, we've done boxing.
And
we do weather. We do food.
Listen, just to let the viewers know, and just in regards to content, we got so many things that we can do as a channel, as Football Takeover, but we just want to focus on the football for the next year or however long it's going to be. Then we may break away into other sports and other fields.
Indeed.
But we need to focus on football for now and really get the subs up and get the viewership up. And we will do that without a shadow of a doubt with our consistency.
Exactly.
Which we will show you as an audience.
Exactly. Right. Now I'm definitely off because now I'm actually hungry for about chippy.
Take care. God bless.
Yes.
Bobby, I'll do my best to get on these streams with you.
Mate.
But I'll let you know.
Don't worry about it, mate. Honestly.
I'll also let you. This is why I'm saying it. Actually, it's more for the viewers. I love coming on doing the shows with Bobby and developing the channel. But this week's going to be up and down, and it all just depends on timings.
Exactly. Our best wishes go out to Jordan. I hope he does really well.
Thank you, mate.
But we're all going to tune in. I'm probably actually for the first time for a while. I'll probably watch the highlights of the match at the weekend.
All I'm going to say to you, Bobby, you know that you were talking the other day.
Yes.
About I want to see a proper fight.
Yeah.
this is going to end up being a proper fight. I'll be
Cool, let's
shocked
hope so.
if this ends up being a ball,
Good.
because Pero's come to fight. Jordan's most certainly come to fight. We haven't come all this way just to make up the numbers, that's for sure.
Good.
And look at both boys' resumes.
Yeah.
15 wins, 12 knockouts for Jordan, 1 loss. Pero, 12 wins, 8 knockouts. So the ratios are high.
All right. Let's hope so then, mate.
All right. Blink and you're going to miss it, because it's going to be like Flash.
Let's hope so.
All right.
Right, guys. I'm out of here. Speak to you
Take
later.
care, Bobby.
Ali, speak to you later.
Love you, mate.
See you
Take
later,
care.
mate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.